few lovely commenters have recently said to me, what are your spring and summer recommendations? Could we see what you've got coming ahead so that we can get an idea of what to get ahead of time? And that's fantastically reasonable. Usually I only talk about spring and summer fragrances in spring and summer. But to prepare you, I'm going to give you 5 designers here, and then next week I'm going to be giving you 5 niche for spring and summer fragrances. Of course, I don't want to jump the gun. In fact, it's been cold for so long, I've actually forgotten that it can actually be warm on this planet, to be honest. But yes, here are 5 spring, summer designer fragrances that I will definitely be wearing this year, and I could very easily definitely recommend to you. Number 5 is this. This is Vulgari Man Glacial Essence. I'm going to be doing a review of this, I think hopefully for the 1st of March or the first week of March. This is impressively generic and impressively bland. One of the most impressively bland fragrances I've ever smelt, but yet it's so high quality in its blandness, and it's so succinct and takes ownership in a way of its own genericness. This is a lovely generic blend, aquatic citrus that smells somewhere in between 212 and Aqua di Gio. It's somewhere in there, and it's got that signature Italian Vulgari charm. So if you're just starting out, if you have no idea what to do, this is your first spring and summer in the fragrance community, and you don't know really sort of what the best summer, spring, hot weather fragrances to go to, this is one of the safest and fairest recommendations that I could give to you. So please keep this one in mind. But if you're looking for something special, looking for something mind-blowing, you're going to be disappointed. Don't look for that here. Number 4 is this. This is Baldassarini Ultimate. This is an incredible cheapie, probably my favourite cheapie of the past couple of years. This smells like Tour de Hermes if it was made by Aqua de Palma. This is something that I'm going to be wearing definitely in spring. That warm amber that is very, very well played against the dirty orange accord makes it warm but also citrusy and clean enough that it can resonate very well in warmer spring days. So this is a fantastic spring fragrance, and the price for what this is incredible. I have got a review of this coming on very soon as well. Number 3 is this. This is Artisan Pure. This is purely wonderful. This has been talked about a tremendous amount in the community. You already know about this. My take is that this smells like a bunch of freshly picked citruses in a really, really warm climate. The peak of summer in Greece or southern Italy. And it's a really, really hot day, and you pick those citruses, you pick oranges, you pick lemons, maybe even a little bit of lime. They're the freshest that they can be. They have a bitterness to them, and you put them in a hay basket or a weave basket with some freshly cut white florals that have that floral element but also that watery element as well. You put it all in there, and it's just in the sun, resonating, and it's absolutely beautiful. Some people find this a little bit too synthetic. I don't really have a problem. I get that it has a synthetic undertone, but I think that it hides it and deals with it very well. But this will not be for purists. If you only buy Xerjoffs and you want the highest quality of citruses, then this is probably not going to work out for you. But if you're a little bit more lenient and you understand what a designer fragrance is and what a designer budget can give you, then this might exceed your expectations. Number 2 is this. This is Aqua de Palma's Colonia Pura. Now the number 2 and number 1 on this list here have got a similar sort of vibe, and that is of this fizzy, licoricey kind of scent. This is a lot more extreme in this one, so that must be where my taste is going right now. I dare you to tell me what the number 1 is. Of course it's a design. You know what it is. Come on, you know what it is. Don't be like that. But yeah, this is a fantastic fragrance as well. Something rather different in the Colonia line, which it sort of needs. Intensa, Absoluta, Essenza, Frepenza, Wingardium Leviosa, all of those Colonia fragrances are wonderful and brilliant, but they become somewhat repetitive. But Pura actually adds a new twist, and it does feel like a twist in a way, because it has this sweetness and bitterness that is kind of like a floral, white floral element, but with this licorice, but yet it doesn't smell like pure licorice, like licorice all sorts. It's not earthy like licorice. It's the tanginess, the tangy tone of a licorice smell, but then really grounded by florals and citruses. It's fantastic. It's brilliant, a wonderful fragrance, and in the springtime and summer, it's wonderful. But my number one fragrance that I'm sort of looking forward to and recommending to you for 2021 so that you're prepared is this. And this was my spring number one last year, and it could even potentially do it again because I even love this more so than I did last year. And last year it was my number one, so what can you do? Yeah, it's Eau de Mauvais, obviously, by Hermes. Okay, I don't know. I thought that was just going to go completely wrong there, completely tits up there, but it worked. Yeah, Eau de Mauvais, absolutely stunning. We've got a review. We have to do a big review for this. We have to do a big cinematic review for this one. It's a special one. It's a special one to me. It's this tangy, fizzy orange opening, and then it glides down to a tangy, licorice-esque tone, but there's a lot more florals, there's a lot more orange-based citruses, and of course it's Hermes, and Hermes, even when Jean-Claude Ellena is not involved, the brief is usually just do something with orange, do something fizzy and spectacular and stunning and groundbreaking with orange. I've spoken to a few people who have bought this, and some people have said that this is a bit more feminine than they felt that I described, and so that's down to your taste. Of course, test if you can. Some people have said that this is fantastic and it's on the money. This will not work for certain people, of course, but one thing that everybody has consistently said, which I do agree with, is there's nothing really like this. And that is a statement, especially these days, that is not said anymore with so many businesses opening on the promise of clones and duplicates and things like that. Something that is actually unique and something that stands on its own is quite the rare currency at the moment. So if you like the sound of a fizzy, eclectic orange with quite a lot going on and quite a lot of intricate complexity with woods, florals and citruses that just smells like an absolute banger, and not just that, but people really love this. People give very, very positive feedback and you feel great wearing it. If that sounds all good to you, then go and test it out. And please, I leave my email address in the description, info at The Fragrance Apprentice. This is a big, big recommendation for me. I really, really bloody believe in this one. But whatever you feel about it, if you do test it, let me know. But yeah, it's bloody brilliant. What more can I say? It's nice to be really passionate and really engaged with one fragrance and actually having the pleasure to be able to tell you and talk to you about it. That's why I got into this originally. That's the whole brilliant and wonderful thing about being a fragrance reviewer, and it's a privilege to be able to do it. So yeah, those are my 5 designer fragrances for you, to pre-warn you, to get you into the swing of things for spring and summer. Tell me, what are you looking forward to, and what would you recommend to me for this spring and summer designer-wise? There will be, of course, a niche list at the end of the week. Anyway, I'm the Fragrance Apprentice, and if you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and see the niche version, or to be notified about the niche version, hit that bell icon and you'll be notified when it's released. Anyway, thanks so much. I'm the Fragrance Apprentice. I'll see you soon. Bye.